Hello and welcome to Wednesday night. That finished a little bit sooner than I expected. I do have to share this with you. Across the passage from my office is my reading room, and we have a cat called Dobby that is a rag doll. Now, I have shut off the passageway so the animals couldn't get through to disturb us tonight, but the cat has found a way through. He's walked into my reading room and he's standing there all nice and like a statue, all nice and strong with his back to me, and he's flicking his head like he's looking around like this in the dark in the room. And it's just the fact that he's on the edge of the room and you might be able to hear him, and I can see him from here. So my guess who goes again, my guess is he's actually picking up on spirit in there. Animals are very intuitive. Hey, let me know what your animals experience, what you notice they are doing. So hello, welcome to Wednesday night. Sorry, that took me by surprise. I got a bit wrapped up in thinking it's rather funny watching the cat. So we have some beautiful people here. Sarah is here. Hey, gorgeous. How you going? We've got the lovely Jo as well. Hey, honey, I'm doing really well, thank you. Shannon's here. Hey, hun. Juanita's here. Hey, honey, I hope you're doing well too. My mum is here. Hey, mum. And we have Kylie. Hey, Kylie, how you going? The gorgeous Nat is here. Christy is here. Beautiful. Kylie, I'm just going to quickly run through the names. Suzanne, Nikki. Hey, ladies. Pardon me. Deborah, how you going, hun? Hi, Leanne, can you tell me? I will get to questions very, very soon. Actually, before we get into questions, I do want to talk about a subject first up. So just how about I say a big hi to everybody, just as I quickly flick through the names. Beautiful. There are more people coming on all the time. So welcome. Just quickly, I do ask people to help me spread the love. Invite your friends and family to join in as well. If you are asking questions, please do keep them direct questions. If you would like a card to be pulled, the hashtag card, and I am using my own deck of Inner Soul Guidance Oracle cards. Now, Deb and I had these printed last year and went to market with them. If you would like to get your own deck of it, please do check out innersoulauracle.com.au, or you can go through my website, leannewinston.com, and find the Inner Soul link there as well. So a big thank you to everybody that's saying hi, welcome. Don't forget to tag people. I think I've already done that. Now, what I want to do is something just a little bit different tonight, because we are now in March, the 2nd of March. This energy is very, what's the best word I can put to it? Very, I used the word before, now I can't think of it, exhilarating, powerful. A lot of opportunities are going to come up through March. So I figured it was a really good time to start actually talking about that side of it. And I know that people have questions, and we certainly will make some time to do that before the end of the show as well. But the thing is, though, I want to have people start to think about going back within, okay? This month and moving forward, we need to sit more in that loving energy and come through the heart. And we really need to start focusing on the heart breath. Now, for those that don't know what I mean by that, if you put your hand on your heart and allow yourself to feel your breath move in and out through your hand in your heart. There is no right or wrong way of doing this, but what we're doing is we're taking that breath down into the heart space, and we are creating that loving energy. We're raising our vibrations in that space, okay? So when we're doing that, what we need to picture is with the out breath is us sending stuff out to the universe. And when we're breathing in, we are receiving, bringing balance back within, okay? A lot of us do the shallow breathing to our chest rather than down into our belly in that side of it. So let's start focusing on bringing breath and balance back into our life. and creating that amazing light that shines through us and spreading the love. Because when we do that, we are going to bring more balance into our life and the magic will happen. So you will start to find the abundance will flow. Things will get easier. So many people are feeling very much up in the air of late and confused, tired, exhausted, all that type of stuff. It doesn't surprise me with what the universal energy has been going through for the last 6-7 months with these major changes. But at the same time, Spirit is asking, and the universe is asking a lot of us to step up. All right. So you need to be ready to step up if you are getting those pushes. If you're being challenged, things aren't quite falling into place. You need to let go of the past, do the work on yourself, and actually move up. All right. And I'm very grateful for the 3 beautiful ladies that have signed up with me today to take the Epic Flow Life Transformational course with me and spend 6 weeks working one-on-one with me. So if you're interested in that and ready to make change and invest in yourself, just inbox me. Let me know you want to know more about the Epic Life and I can give you some more details. But now is the time to nurture us. It is now the time to bring the focus back into our needs, our wants, our heart desires, all right, our passions. And when we do that, like I said, the magic is going to happen. So take a moment, stop and think about what's blocking you. Is it the fear of moving forward, the unknown? Is it trauma from your past? Is it just things in literal that are literally holding you back with that? All right. So I'd love to know, hey Jane, I would love to know in the comments, what is your biggest challenge at the moment? Now, try not to make it a long story because it won't fit on my screen if it's too long. But I'd love to break stuff down with people. All right, so if I can give you a little bit of direction, I am happy to do that. All right, so I think, pardon me, somebody's got stomach issues. I'll go into that shortly. God, I've got to let go of that. What can happen is we get very desperate in our lives. We want certain things. We need to know certain things, and that can create blockages as well. So what I'm trying to do is encourage people to take a look at what their challenges are in their life. What is the lesson in that? Why do you need to experience all that stuff? What changes are needed to bring that balance back within, and so on and so on. And like these lovely ladies that have signed up today with me, their programs are actually going to be tailor-made to each person. All right. So I will put a program together for that individual person, and then we will work through that stuff. Some people want to focus on their businesses. Some want to focus on their own well-being. Some people are struggling to let go of the past. There's a mixture of things that are coming up for people, but we really do need to be ready to make that change. All right. So Katerina is here. Shannon, hey honey. Michaela is here. Christy, did I say hi to you, honey? I'm not too sure. Chloe, another Kylie. Louise is here. Hey, honey, how you going? Jodie, hey, hun, how are you? I think I said Michaela. Yes. Jane. Deb. Beautiful. Jane's trying to move forward. Perfect, honey. And it is very much about focusing on the bigger picture and what it is that you are trying to move forward. Juanita says, my trauma stops me enjoying life. Depression. Okay, so honey, okay, so when we go through trauma, obviously trauma can be so many different levels of thing, and everybody's trauma is different and the effects that it has on us. This is a very good time to actually go back. Now, I don't want to say relive the trauma. It's about revisiting the trauma, looking at the triggers, looking at the lessons, look at why it had to happen. Not forgiving or forgetting, but finding peace in those moments, okay? and working out how you move forward. Now, it is very common, honey, for people that have been through trauma to experience depression. All right. Now, in saying that, and I know you're intuitive, hun, that your depression, your anxiety, people can suffer anxiety as well, can be very much connected with spirit. So spirit may be trying to communicate with us, get our attention. We may not always understand what they're trying to show us, or don't feel ready for what they need us to see. Spirit will only give you what you can handle. It's our fears, the unknown, that gets in the way. All right. So my feeling is, let's look at the depression side of it. I get it's connected with your trauma and other things that you've been through since then, but I also feel there's an element of it to your intuition too, honey. So let me know if that resonates with you in the comments, and I'll keep an eye out for that. Hey, Brooke, I'm doing well, thanks, hun. And you? Maybe father loved one passed away not long ago. Okay, I'll get to those. I have an illness and not my illness. Okay, so Amy's saying, I have an illness. I'm not my illness. I need to work on this. Perfect, honey. You aren't your illness. Okay, a lot of time our illness can come from holding on to energy in our bodies. Okay, so if we carry stuff that's happening in our life and we haven't dealt with it, that energy becomes heavy on our aura, and the aura energetic level says, I've had enough of supporting this. It then becomes the physical. So we start to see health issues. Okay. And when we start to work through certain things in our life, we start to see a lot of the time our health will improve as well. So there's just something else to keep in mind with that. Okay. Jane is saying, where and how is it to do? How much is it to do? Okay, so if you're talking about the transformational period, the 6 weeks of working with me, honey, maybe just inbox me about that. It is a 6-week Zoom connection, and you have access to me in that course for that whole 6 weeks. So I will give you an app that you can put on your phone that you can get on and record a voice message and communicate with me, and I will get back to you via voice message in the same way as well. So the idea is I'm creating a safe place for you to make transformation in supporting you on that journey, and you knowing that you've got my support whenever you need it in that 6 weeks. Okay, so if you inbox me, hun, I'm happy to give you some more information on that. Tamin, sorry, honey, I know I said that wrong. Lee's here. How you going, ladies? Joe, the house I'm living in is not home anymore. It sounds like it's time ready for a move, honey. It's time to move on. It had at getting rid of stuff. So you're struggling to get rid of stuff? Okay, that's what I take that as. So it's about, look at what serves the purpose, what no longer serves the purpose with that. Okay. Sandra, hey honey. Okay, we've got a spammer there, guys, so please don't answer that person there. Ros, if you're here, could you please report and block that person? If not, I'll go back and do it. Ros is probably watching the end of NCIS at the moment. All right. Hey, Melinda, how you going? I'm just trying to go through past all the spammy stuff. How do you restore faith in spirit when you lose a loved one? Okay, now, honey, I did see something about somebody there passing away, and I will have a look at that at the moment. But to restore your faith with spirit, I guess for me, it's always being in acceptance that everybody has a journey and they come into this life with certain dates. Okay, so with what Spirit shows me is we come into this lifetime with 3 different dates already written up in our life contract, our soul contract. And one of those 3 dates will be our passing. So if you go on the 3rd date, usually what happens is we can have near misses or have things that could have seriously been very different that will happen in that way. Okay, some souls are meant to be here longer. Some are meant to be here shorter. All right. So my heart goes out to you and your family. But please know that person is very much at rest. Okay. The peace side of it as well. All right. And if you can find peace in knowing that it was that person's journey for that time period, that does start to make it a little bit easier as well. But don't forget you're going through the grief process at the moment as well. So that's really important to nurture that side of it as well. All right. So we do have a second person there asking people to send a friends request. Please do not accept those friends requests because they are hackers. All right. Leanne, I'd love to get a message. All right. I'm doing more for me. I'm giving up. So maybe. All right. We will come back to that shortly. Thanks, Mummy. I realise. Juanita's letting me know that does resonate. You're welcome, honey. So maybe sit with that, hun. Maybe I still have 2 spots left in my 6-week transformational experience with people because I'm only opening it up to 5 people because I want to be able to dedicate the time that you guys deserve, or those people going through it that do deserve, are in deservance of that. And I'm certainly happy to start a waiting list for the next 6 weeks if people are keen. As I said, inbox me and I'll give you more information on that. Hey, Karen. Okay, so cards. Deb says, I'm so empty as I think I'll be on my own. I think it's supposed to be own forever. Honey, be careful what you put out there. Okay, we are in an extreme in heightened manifestation period, and that is going to go on, I feel, until at least probably near the end of August. Okay, 27th of August keeps popping in my head every time I think about that. So be very careful what you're wishing for. Make sure it's clear, precise stuff that you are wanting. And sorry, hitting the microphone. And because if you put that energy out there, you're going to create that energy flowing back. All right, so that's really important as well. Brooke, do you see me buying a house? Let's get to that one very shortly. Okay, wow. Susan, sorry, I've just got to make sure I don't miss anybody. Looking back on the memories like you are on the side watching, ask what is the teaching me, or what did it teach me, helping me to move out of depression with meditation. Meditation is a really good way, honey, to still your mind, to ground yourself and that side of it. Just sharing part of my healing journey. Thank you, honey, for sharing. And I'm sure that others that are going through that may be very helpful to them as well. So I've got people here also letting me know of that lovely person in the background that needs to find a life on their own page. All right, Jane says, oh, awesome, thank you. You are very welcome, honey. All right. Yeah, Mum's saying the secretary is in the background. Wow, there is a lot of comments. Can I please say to that person, thank you for helping my engagement go up with Facebook. Not that that really matters to me because I don't focus on that, but the more you keep commenting, the more you're helping my engagement go up, and very shortly you will be blocked and removed and reported to Facebook as a scammer. So thank you. See the positive in everything. Kimberly, I'm in a hospice in a nursing home and I'm alone. My parents and brother are all passed. Honey, my heart goes out to you in sending you lots of love and healing as well. All right. I actually feel you feel their energy around you, hun. Okay. Joe is saying, find it hard to get rid of stuff. Okay, so sometimes we need to go into that stuff deeper. We need to sit with it. We need to look at why that stuff happened. All right, and that's one thing I love doing with my clients is going into it and going past what meets the eye. Because when we really go down into that soul deep level, that's where we find that stuff will start to move. Okay. Mary, I will get to readings very shortly, but you need to ask a direct question. All right. Paula says, I feel an old soul nearby. Perfect. All right. That could be why I'm picking up on the stomach issues. Tracy, hey gorgeous. Hello, can I have a card? I would like to know if I will be moving this year. I got a yes with that without even needing to do a card. All right. I'm just looking for comments that are around what we are talking about. Sarah's saying she's blocked and reported and hidden. Thank you, honey. So when you ladies do that, you are actually blocking them from your page, so you no longer see their stuff, or they can't. That way, they can't reach out to you. When Roz does it, or one of our little angels in the background that are connected into the admin of my page or my Time TV, depending where it's coming from, we then actually stop them from doing it on here completely. So I'm sure Roz will be in soon. Susan says, emotional attachments to items that's a stage to let go of. Look at what is used now and able to be useful is a good start. Is a start. Perfect. All right, Kellyanne. Hi, lovely. I feel I'm not good enough in the job I am in right now. What's triggering that, hun? Okay. Are you taking on other people's energy is the reference I'm getting to that, because I seriously do feel that you are good enough, but just be careful not to get too much in the headspace. So do the work on the grounding and stand in your power. All right. So when you stand in your power, and you find your confidence in that sense, you are really going to find that you will fit quite quickly. All right. Okay, get some guidance in the future. Chloe. Hey, Kylie. Hi, Chloe. How are you? I'm due with a baby boy on the 17th of March. When do you think we will come? Is there any messages? Okay, asking a couple at the same time there. I'm going to focus on the birth. Yes, it will be a safe birth. I actually feel like I've got the 18th, 19th, so I feel like a couple of days over. Okay. All right. Well, let's English would help. Let's pop down and say hi to the lovely Dee. Hey, honey. How you doing?
Buggered.
Buggered? Okay. Why can't I get you and I on the same page? All right.
I've got you on my page.
You've got me. I've got me
you.
now. I got me now. It oh, this is very interesting. It looks oh, there we go. And let's go hide online. All right. I don't know what changed that, but I just kept clicking the same button. Gotta love technology.
And then eventually it happens.
Yeah, that's it. It just likes to play with me, I'm sure.
I know.
So what have you been doing to be buggered? Are you still getting over COVID?
No, just today is just the weirdest of weirdest days. Yeah. I've had to deal with meltdown after meltdown. My granddaughter hit the floor crying.
Aww.
Just tantruming when her mum got here, and then kept it going this afternoon when she got back here. Aaron had a couple of meltdowns I had to deal with. And then I had to ring NDIS, and I found out I could have gotten NDIS ages ago. I'm like, serious? Yeah. And tonight I just feel utterly and totally like,
you need to recharge your batteries.
Yeah, and the pain level in my back from sitting at the computer doing schoolwork all day is so strong.
We're not built for that anymore, are we?
Oh, no. And I said to my husband and my cousin, look, when I get back from Cairns, if I get there, I'm going to have to put a cushion on the chair because my tailbone's hurting.
Yeah.
But I'm getting up, I'm walking around, but my tailbone and my back tonight are going, give it a break.
Yeah, that's it. I totally get it because with my back issues, I've had to go for like a gaming chair that actually supports.
Yep.
When if I'm meditating, which is in this position now for meditation from earlier today, my head and everything is really supported type of thing.
Yep.
But I can pick myself, like lean myself forward a little bit more, and I'm still very much supported sort of thing because I can spend hours at the computer. And my muscles just start burning something chronic because I'm not having my regular massages.
Yep.
Because my massage therapist went to Queensland and hasn't come back.
I don't think she'll get back with the flood.
I think she's found herself a job over there, so I think that's a sign. I need to start looking elsewhere. So
I know I don't even go for massages because I can't stand anyone touching my back.
Yeah,
but it's just been weird. Like, I was listening to a medium the other night, and she did a public thing, and my dad came through, and like, it's just been really, really weird.
And that's the thing, the energy is really changing. Like, it doesn't surprise me that the kids are having meltdowns sort of thing, because this energy this last 2 days has been a massive shift. Like, for me, there's major excitement that's attached to it sort of thing. It's like, it's here, it's now. All the stuff we've been working towards is now starting to kind of, feels like it's going to start to produce itself, show itself in that way sort of thing.
But even my cousin's grandchild, she threw a whopping tantrum in Cairns.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, because I said I've had to deal with it today, and behaviours that are not normally there.
Yeah.
But if I hadn't have rung NDIS about one behaviour and about one item, I wouldn't have found out that I could go on it. And I'm like,
so there's a win. Wow. Yes, there's positive.
Yeah,
it's like, at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, so I'll fill out the paperwork, hand it to the doctor. Do you see that it'll be successful? Or
I do. And this is the thing, people, and this is in general, don't sit and waste time. Don't ponder. This energy flow is moving extremely, extremely quickly. All right. The massive shifts that are going on, we need to take action. We need to move with it. So if you were to sit on that paperwork and ponder for the next week or two I'll get around to it, you're going to miss your opportunity. So let's all start taking action now and being seen for taking those steps, moving forward.
Exactly. Normally I can't find the paperwork, and normally I can't fill out the paperwork. I don't know what I'm looking for. This guy, like, I was on the phone for an hour and a half with him. He missed his lunch, and he said to me, oh, yeah, just download this, just download that. And I went, oh, God, please don't put me on that computer. And then I went on, and it all came up like that. And I'm like, okay. And he told me, when you go to answer one of the questions, watch the wording.
Exactly.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
And it was the other night when my dad came through, it's like he brought up my sleep apnea. So I got on the phone. I got on that night when I finished, and I filled out a survey.
I love it.
That I thought was a gammon thing. So I filled out the survey, and I got back about half an hour later. This is at midnight or something.
Yeah.
Half an hour later, I get, this is urgent. We will be calling you tomorrow if that is suitable. I'm like, this is on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4:00 I got the appointment, and they've sent me through paperwork, got on the phone, made the doctor's appointment.
Perfect. So do you have a test done?
I've got to wait for the doctor on Friday, and I've got to go in because all my symptoms, I had no clue it could be sleep apnea. Yeah. No one bothered to look.
Yeah, it's quite incredible what sleep apnea can actually affect. Sort of thing. I know when I had my test done, I had to bring a machine home, hook myself up, did the readings overnight, and then take it back in. Sort of thing with that. So my husband's like, oh my God, that's scary. Look at all these wires and tubes going everywhere. But it's not that hard to do, really.
No, that's what they're going to do. I've just got to go into town, which is a 20-minute drive, big deal. Yeah. Hook me up, come home, and I can sleep in my own bed. Go back the next morning, drop it off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. you know, and if it hadn't have been for him, she picked up that, you know, my dad said that my husband's where he's painting, and I'm like, yeah, because it actually had Nicole online. Nicole went live, and I was in the background, and she was telling her stuff that I need to be wary of. And I said, you know what? No one's picked this up. No one's bothered to look. You know, it's either you go to the doctor for your mum or you go to the doctor for your dad because you're their carer. I go to the doctor for Aaron.
That's it. And we forget about ourselves.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
now,
hardest part.
no.
Yeah. But see, this is the thing. This energy this year is very much about going back within, focusing on us, following what our needs are, our wants, our purpose, our, you know, our passions, that side of stuff. So, and the more we focus on others, the more we're getting our asses kicked, so to speak. Sort of.
Yeah, and I've got an excitement in me.
Yeah.
And I don't.
The change is needed.
Yeah, I don't know what that excitement's about, but there is an excitement in me that I'm going down the right track.
Yeah.
And no one knew that I had breathlessness just hopping off a chair and walking to my kitchen.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah. So, you know, like for me, I've felt this excitement for a good 2 years now that it is building. The things are coming, knowing that this year is the year for that change. But I am so freaking impatient, it's not funny. And I always say yesterday, last week wasn't soon enough. Last month is still even a push. My mum will tell you, and my dad, when I want something, it's got to be now. Sort of thing. My husband gets very pissed off with me when I get focused on certain things. So, you know, you do what you got to do. It's just the way I am, but it also gets us to where we are today. Sort of thing.
Exactly.
And is the way I look at it.
Yeah, but it's just this funny feeling that I'm on the right track, but there's an excitement that I have to go and do this. And even though I'll get bad news, I need to do it. I need to find out.
But, you know, at the end, you're going to feel better.
Oh, hell yes.
Sort of thing. And when you've got that good night's sleep, that oxygen flow, there's more energy. There's less aches and pains. Yeah.
I can't wait, to be honest.
Kimberly, if you've got a friend's request from me, it's fake. All right. I don't send out friends requests. I may invite you to my page if you haven't already liked it and you've commented, but I certainly don't send out friends requests or ask you to inbox me. Okay.
Yeah, I got one the other day changing your time of your show.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I wonder who was going to turn up for it.
I actually came on because it said you were and no one turned up. And then it said you came on later at normal time and said that you'd been to dinner. And I'm like,
okay. Yeah, that's it. And you know what? I really would love to challenge Facebook to start to do something about these scammers, because I keep getting emails from Facebook saying one of your friends or your followers has reported this as going against our community services. And then they come back and go, it meets our community service. I want to know, excuse me, I'm going to say it, the fuck? People using my photo and pretending to be me makes community services.
Their community service.
Yeah.
Aaron had his birthday and Kiara didn't have a T-shirt on. She had pants on and shorts on. Now, this is a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Because she was in the picture with it, that was sexual content.
You're kidding.
She was standing with a group of children. They were blowing candles out.
God.
And I'm like, here I am watching one page with porn on it, actual porn.
Yeah.
Coming through on one of the for sale sites, and they're telling me that a 4-year-old without a shirt on is sexual. I got banned for a month.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't. I like the way my mum says that. We have another scammer out there joining in as well. So, well said, Mum. I've taught you well. Well, you've taught me well, whichever way you want to take it.
The only question I have tonight is, I know my dad's there watching. Is my mum there?
Yes, without a doubt. Yeah.
Tell her she's not to tell me I'm patient, or I will.
Do you think she would be game enough to say that?
No.
Exactly. That was the response I got. Do you think I'm game enough to say that? She knows
No.
you too well, honey.
Yes,
So,
but as
yes.
long as she's there, because today
Yeah.
was just too much.
Yeah. So take a step back, nurture you. All right.
Yeah, and I feel like when I rang NDIS for help, I felt like I was betraying Aaron.
Yeah. You're not.
No, I'm needing help, but I feel like I'm betraying him.
Yeah. But you're not only helping him, you're helping you, which is going to help him because you're going to
Yeah.
have more energy and time and patience with him.
It's that old saying, you don't air your dirty laundry and you keep stuff to yourself, but you have to get out there, you know what I mean? That's my
Yeah.
mother.
Yeah, exactly. Hello. Thank you. I'm pleased you said that because I actually had that conversation with a client today,
Yep.
and we were talking about health. And I said to her, look at the generations, 2, 3 generations ago. They were
Mhm.
told when things happened, you do not talk about it. Now,
And children were to be seen and not heard.
yeah, and a lot of those people in their later lives had cancers. Sort of thing. I'm a big believer when we hold on to stuff in our aura and we don't let it go, we don't face it, we don't deal with it, and we just keep burying it down. Our body eventually goes, enough is enough. I can't carry this energy. I'm going to turn it into the physical. And then we get the life, threatening diseases and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
And
it's
it's
better
also,
to
you
face
put out
it,
the
to
negative,
feel it.
you're going to bring it back in.
Yeah, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yep,
Sort of thing.
exactly.
So we need to do the work on ourselves. All right.
Okay, brilliant. You have a good night.
You too, honey, and all the best and celebrate the wins.
And hopefully next week I will talk to you from Cairns.
Yes, 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 yes. Is the
Hopefully.
answer I get to that. No hoping you will.
I am going to, whether I've got to drive the 1.5 hours to Rockhampton to get on that damn train, I am
Yep,
going.
exactly. Keep
Yeah.
that thought.
Yes. You have a good night.
I will. Thank you, honey. You too, and rest
Yeah.
up. All right. Lots of
Bye.
love. Bye.
Bye.
That's the thing. We need to be careful of what we are saying. All right. Sorry, I keep hitting my microphone. It must have got closer to me. Paula says, sorry, I did say that one before. Let's bring Tony up and say hello to the lovely Tony, all the way from New Zealand. How you going, huh?
Oh, I've been really busy in New Zealand, that's for sure, especially in Wellington.
Yeah. What have you been happening over there? I haven't caught up with the
Well,
news or anything.
not me, but with the mandate protesting, it's been really bad. I don't know if you've been hearing about it.
No, I try to avoid the news. Do you want to tilt your camera closer to you, hun, like forward, because we can only see half your head.
Is that
Other
better?
way, not the other way. Now we can see your forehead. So down,
Oh.
tilt it down.
Oh,
That's much better. Now we can see you.
okay.
Beautiful. No, I try to avoid a lot of the news services. Like, if we're not hearing about the COVID going on, we're hearing about Russia and stuff like that. And all that stuff to me creates fear-based energy and people lean into it. And then it causes that more unsettled energy. So I try to avoid that stuff as much as I possibly can. I certainly send a lot of healing and love out to those that need it. But
I was doing it too, but this morning for the first time I turned it on for ages, first thing in the morning, because the news is on, and oh my gosh, I was just bombarded with all of this stuff, and I'm thinking, oh wow, really? I really need to wake up to this first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it's heavy stuff, isn't it? So I'm a big believer, each to their own. We need to do what is right for us.
That's what I
sort
say
of
too.
thing. And and I don't judge anybody for their decisions or the lack of decisions. That's totally up to to them, sort of thing. And I think we just need to get on with life, sort of thing. We need to start getting back to as close to normal as we possibly can, but being careful in what we're doing.
I think they're getting there. I think they're getting close to normality as we had before.
Yeah,
because like America is now, UK is now, aren't they? So I think we're going to be following suit.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah.
You can be careful to a certain point. Like Australia has certainly been very careful a lot of the time, South Australia has, in what
Yeah.
they are doing with it. But, there needs to be a stage where we go, enough is enough, sort of thing. So,
Exactly.
and hey,
Yeah.
the elections are coming around over here, so they're going to try to get back to as normal as quickly as possible, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So,
that'll be interesting for you guys.
yeah, politics.
Yeah, so just
And more game playing.
yeah, just wondering, what do you see in my business when it comes to mentoring and with my readings as well?
Okay. I feel like you need to be more invested. So would I be right in saying there's been a lot of distractions lately?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Because I just get the reference to it's about getting back on track, bringing that focus back within, spiritually aligning yourself, and then the flow will happen. So it's just the feeling like it is realigning yourself. You've had to take time to nurture you is the reference I get. So now is time
That's
to
what we're doing.
refocus
Yeah.
and reset your goals in that way. All right. How can you recreate yourself?
What do you mean? Sorry.
How can you recreate yourself? Like put yourself back out there.
Just keep on practicing and keep on putting myself out there, like doing lives and things like that. And yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So to me, it's
Yeah.
a feeling. It's just about getting back on track, bringing that balance back in, that focus.
And
All right.
just one other question: do you see me seeing my daughter this year or next year? She's from Perth.
I'm more drawn to next year at this stage,
Yeah.
early next year. So I'm more drawn sort of around the February mark with that.
Oh, that'd be nice because it's been too long. It's been way too long.
Yeah. That's hard when
Yeah.
the borders have all been shut and everything. I can't wait to get on a plane and go somewhere.
Oh, me neither. Me neither.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
really nice.
that's it. Beautiful. All right, honey. Well, it's good to see you. I'm pleased you're
Yes,
doing well. So,
I
yeah,
am.
heading in the right
Thank you,
direction. You're welcome, hon. Will you take care? And I'll talk
I
to you
will.
soon. Okay.
Okay,
Bye,
darling.
hon.
Thank you.
Bye. Lots of
Bye
love.
bye.
Bye. All right. So let's jump into some questions. I am going to have to. Okay, I'm just going to jump on what catches my attention because there is a lot of other comments there that we don't need to acknowledge. So for Joe, honey, the dagger has come through. Lean into that courage, that protection that surrounds you. So know that you are surrounded by that. So turn it around. Break free from the negative cycles and release the unwanted energy. So look at the cycles that are going on around you at the moment. Look at the patterns to those cycles as well. And when you let go of that, things will move in the right direction. But you also, my love, need to put yourself first. I don't know who the male is in spirit that will call you my love, but I just got the reference to my love with that. Okay. Brooke, I totally agree. You can't pour from a half empty cup. Yeah, definitely. Alrighty, let me just flick. Okay, that one wasn't. God. All right. So can I pull you a card, hun? Just with all the stuff, that one's actually jumped out, the stuff going on. I know you haven't asked for a card, but if you're still here, honey, you have the bow and arrow. No, you're right where you need to be. All right. You're right where you need to be. Your direction is clear and you are on target. So just keep that clear focus of what it is that you are moving towards. Okay. And like I said before, if you miss what I was saying before, be careful what you wish for, because we are in the heightened stage of manifestation at the moment. So what you ask for, what you put out there, spirit will deliver. Okay. Kelly Ann, thank you, lovely. Yes, thinking it's taken someone else's negativity at the moment, but will ground again and come out smiling, perfect, hun. And that's the thing, we do take other people's energies really easily, and we can do it without realizing that we are doing it. Okay. Okay. Rachel, I'm going to do you a card. I have a love reading. So look at the signs, hun. They are there. All right. So to me, the signs around the love is being put in front of you. And the spiritual awakening is your higher vibration is rising from within. Spiritual paths are calling you. Step back into that love, that heart space, that loving energy where your heart chakra sits. Breathe through that, all right, and watch how that brings in a lot of positive change with that as well. All right, Emma, yes, of course you can, honey. All right, and then I'm going to go to Mary after that one. The rooster, honey, beware of the egos at play at the moment. So take charge. Don't let those egos around you get in the way. This card can also mean our own ego, but I actually feel like it's egos from those around you. All right, so just watch that energy, reflect it back. You don't need to take it on. Okay, Mary. Was there a song? Ow! Was there a song called Mary that would go Mary, 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 something, something, something? I feel like I need to acknowledge a garden. I don't know if somebody's made up a song or that has meaning to you, honey. But all of a sudden, that was popping in my head as well. So you've got the wolf card, hun, and it's very much about look at the connections that surround you. Use your voice. It's time to speak up. Communication is the key. So whether you're not being able to say what you need to say or you need to be heard in a different way, it is time to voice that stuff. All right. So, Sue says emotional attachments to items. Yeah, I think I read that one out earlier. Thank you. Now, Sarah, you had a comment there earlier in the piece. Wow, the list is so long. Just bear with me, honey, while I find it. That's not helping my tired. Excuse me, my tired eyes were scrolling through that quickly. I reckon it was right back near the start. Sarah, hi, beautiful. So that's your first one. Sarah, hello, beautiful. My son's friend passed away tragically this week. Do you have anything? All right, honey, as I said before, my heart goes out and sending your family and his family lots of love. I just feel numb with it, honey. To me, like passing tragically, they can go into shock when they pass over very suddenly and unexpectedly. I do feel his energy is quite weak still because it is only a very fresh passing in that sense as well, honey, with that. I do get the reference to there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Those questions, the answers will come through very shortly. My feeling is there needs to be an investigation into his passing. All right. So whether the police are running an investigation or searching for some information around that, it won't take long to get the clear picture is the reference I get with that. All right. So sending lots of love. And I do actually feel quite peaceful with his energy. All right. I feel confused, but I feel at peace, if that makes sense. Okay. Katarina, could you tell me if I'm moving and living in my renovated house, will it be physically and spiritually safe? I get yes, honey. Do a cleansing. Do a sage through it. So when you sage, just make sure you open up all the doors, all the windows and everything before you move back into it, and make sure you get up into all the corners under everything that you can for the stuff that may be in there, and leave it open for about 10-15 minutes after you finish the saging at the end of it, so you move a lot of that energy through, hun. And it doesn't hurt people to do that on a regular basis either with that. Okay. Shannon, hey honey, do you have any messages regarding my work and changes to do with this? Thank you. Certainly, you've been asked to step up. I want to take on more of a role with that. So I feel like you're going to have a lot more pressure put on you, but you can also handle that because I want to say it is a step up. So it's important to be acknowledged for that step up and what you are taking on in that sense. In the bigger picture, it's going to be okay. It's going to work out. All right, so wishing you all the very best there as well. Michaela, let's do a card for you, honey. I love that teddy bear. Okay, so honey, you have the tree. So to me, the tree is very much about reconnecting with Mother Earth, grounding yourself, and focusing on that. So the card says reconnect with Mother Earth. Grounding brings balance. Take time out to restore your energy. So whether you're feeling a little bit run down at the moment, or you find that your energy is being zapped by others, you need to protect yourself and do the grounding. All right, so all the best. I think I answered Chloe's. Chloe, I think I said 18th, 19th. March, do you think he will come? Is there any messages? Okay, let's focus. I think I just focused on the pregnancy side there. Kylie, hey Leanne, may I please get a card, or can I get some guidance on my future for 2022? Whichever you are drawn to. Many thanks and love and blessings. Thank you, honey. Oh my God, I love this. Trust. All right. So, and I'll tell you why I'm laughing about this in a moment. Trust it will all work out. Know the sun rises in the morning and the sun will set, the moon will set in the evening. Okay. I laugh at this because my biggest saying at the moment to people is trust and surrender. And I can't get that message through enough. Now, Spirit, actually, I went and bought myself a daily thought diary to write my thoughts down when they come up. And I also grabbed myself a journal to write stuff down. The other day, a couple of days ago, I got woken up by Spirit, told you need to have tops made. They need to be black, they need to be blingy, and it has to have trust and surrender. So I sort of drew a bit of, very, very quickly, of what it needs to look like. So the message under the trust and the surrender, and the sort of font I was thinking about or drawn to, was blingy, silver, writing, black tops, back, and then it's got leannewinston.com on it, sort of thing. So I can't push enough with people at the moment. The trust, I think a lot of us have got it down pat. We know we are supported. We know we're not alone. We are guided. It's the surrender part that a lot of us are struggling with. And it is really about surrendering and allowing this energy to come through. The universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, knows what it is we need. We've done the hard work. We just need to surrender to allow that flow to go through, especially for those that are so used to having the structures, the old ways in place. All right. So if you're somebody that struggles with letting go of the structure, the control, you're going to experience more of a roller coaster ride than those that don't. Okay. Sorry, that's straight to the point, but that's how it is. When we surrender, we allow that energy to move forward, and we just let it go. I don't want to say it's not about caring anymore. It's not about investing ourselves in the how, what, why, when. It's more investing ourselves in the bigger picture and know what it is we want, that things are going to happen. So that was the why, what, and when. Okay, let that stuff go. So let me know if you're somebody that likes control, all right? Because you're probably going to find, like I said, you're going to be on that roller coaster ride. Okay, Louise would like a okay, sorry, Spirit's just reminding me of something. You've got the dog card, honey, around that. So it is very much about deserving the loyal friendships. The friendships, loyalty and support, feel unconditional love that surrounds you. So lean into those like-minded souls. Let go of those that no longer serve a purpose, the negativity, the old habits, the old ways. All right, those that no longer lift you, all right, and support you. Okay, Jody, Leanne, do you have any messages for me? That's more of a general question, honey. So I am pulling you a card, and whoops, the card that has come out is the Rings card, and it's very much about the union, the coming together. All right, so the card says this is the time to come together, protection and promises. All right, so what are you bringing together? Where's your that strongest connection is the reunion, the coming together. Okay, so wishing you all the best with that. Michaela says, yes, how do we know if we are making a difference? Okay, so for me, I know when I'm making a difference by listening, all right? So I see people's energy change. I listen to the words that they are using, the energy that's put off, that type of thing, for those that can understand energy work and stuff like that. But you will quite often, when you are making a difference, you will get people let you know the gratitude that comes through. All right, that sort of thing. Feel it. Trust in your own intuition too, honey. Okay, so many beautiful souls are awakening at the moment, and will continue on for this year, this decade. But so many beautiful souls are overwhelmed by the connections that are coming through, how fast things are moving, and if they're not understanding it, it can end up in that anxiety and that depression. So if you are somebody that is noticing your intuition changing, please be active in it by acknowledging it, by learning about it, and by taking action with it. Because the more we try to ignore it, shut it down, the stronger the depression and the anxiety gets. If you're drawn to me, I have a beginner's level 1 online class that you can certainly check out on my website, leannewinston.com. All right. Okay, Jody, my heart goes out to you. I'm not sensing any messages there as yet from the loved one. Okay, so usually when that's happening, it just means there's a lot of healing process going on. Okay, but I do feel a lot of love, English would help, a lot of love attached to that. All right. And so, Jane, I think you were going to inbox me about that course. Not the course, the transformational epic life and sort of thing. Do you know what? I am actually really excited to be going back to working on one-on-one with people for this, because this is going to bring massive changes into people's lives. And I know those people that I'm helping are going to continue that on to go and help other people in one way or another. So I'm really excited to be going down this pathway with these gorgeous people. Well, Linda, I'm not sure, honey, if I said hi to you. Hey, how you going? All right. So what I might do, because there is a lot of scammers there today. And I think, Mum, you might have jinxed me, because you said the other day we hadn't had any for a couple of weeks, but that is all good. And I love the card that just jumped out. So this card is a general reading for those that I haven't got to today. And it is very much about letting go, releasing what no longer serves a purpose. So release the past to the universe and allow your inner peace to replace it. All right. And that's the thing. It's not about forgiving or forgetting, I believe. It is about finding the peace in what has happened and releasing that and allowing yourself to move forward in the healthy, happy way that you need to be in your true energy. All right. So that is the reading for generally for everybody tonight. As I said, if you would like to get yourself a deck of these cards, I am using the Inner Soul Oracle cards that myself and Deb had printed, and you can go to my website, leannewinston.com, or you can go to innersoulguidance.com.au, and we can certainly post them out. Please do, if you're interested in working one-on-one with me, like I said, over a 6-week period, please do reach out to me. Send me an inbox. Tell me you want to know about the Epic Life program or the 6-week program, and I will certainly elaborate on details on that. As I said, I have already signed up 3 people today on that. I have 2 places left, and I am cutting it off as 5 people for every 6 weeks. So if you want to go on a waiting list, we certainly can make that happen. if you do miss out on the cutout things. So that way I can invest my time, my energy into what you all need, because each program is going to be personally made around you, your needs, whether it's moving through trauma, fears, blockages, or it's strengthening your intuition, or it's finding balance within yourself and helping you within your business and channeling that intuition into what you're doing business wise as well. All right, beautiful souls, so that's it for me tonight. Do join us. I am here I'm pretty sure we're here Friday night with Roz on My Time TV at 8:30. Please do, if you want to book a reading with me, go to leannewinston.com and you will find my calendar under my services. And we are in Renmark at the end of the month. Excuse me, I think it's like the 24th to the 27th or 25th to the 27th of March. But do check out my events page on my page or Roz's page. There are links there. I know Joanna has put a post up tonight for Renmark as well. All right, Brooke is saying thank you, grateful for the general reading. You are welcome. Michaela's saying night, lovely night, honey. Good night, Jane. And I'm just going to say thank you to all those that are saying thank you for the readings. So true, so beautiful. Thank you, Brooke. So you got beautiful energy too, honey. All right, take care. Stand in your power. Be true to yourself, and remember, nurture yourself through this time, this energy, and be careful what you wish for, because we are in that in heightened manifestation, and we will be for a while yet. This is your month to focus on love that comes out, not love as in relationships, because when you love yourself and you find that balance within yourself, the rest will flow. All right, sweet dreams, lots of love to everybody, and good night for now. Bye.